She became the first woman to be invited to play as a professional in an event of this nature. Her progress to the final table has made her the #1 trending player in the world of poker, and the story is just beginning. From Austin, Texas, welcome to the table, Ebony Kenney.
After shaking up the poker world in 2022 by becoming the first woman in Triton history to make a final table, today she returns to Triton Jeju to play her second $100,000 buy-in package complimentary of ACR.
Today is day one of Triton Jeju 2025, and we're starting off with the 15K.
Hi. Thank you.
Have you made like the nails?
I did them myself. Yeah.
I'm really excited about playing the 15K today for a multitude of reasons. I think it's going to be the biggest tournament that Triton has seen. I know that they have like 80 new players at least just for this stop. And if you know anything about the Triton fields, that's like 70%, 80% of their fields, basically. Like the more players there are, that means there's more chips for me. There's more opportunities. Honestly, I get to just play the role I was born to play, which is me. Because I just remember my first time at Triton, like how scared I was. And then I went into the final table as chip leader. Like, I don't have to second guess anything. I get to just have fun. And honestly, that is my goal today. I want to be present, be curious, and have fun. As long as I do that, it is never going to be a failure.
It would be silly to not say that there are some players that I'm scared to play against. Every time a good player showed up, I was like, oh, and I was like, wait, the whole field's like this. And of course, when I showed up and I get my seat, Ivey is there, and I'm like, this is like bittersweet, you know? Like I'm so happy to see him and happy to see a smiling face as soon as I sat down. Like that felt perfect, but also frustrating that like the room is filled with the best players in the world. So it just is what it is. That's my reality right now.
Ivy and I met during the first Triton. It blossomed into this friendship, and he's kind of become like a friend, mentor for me. I am a biracial Black woman from the South. The majority of the players are white, and we'll just call a spade, and he was just had killer instincts and was notably one of the best players. So he stood out for me in so many ways. I loved the smirk he always had on his face. Like he knows something the rest of us don't. The person that was my idol, he became my peer and then became an acquaintance and now is my friend. And that's fucking insane.
This? A vibrator? Yeah.
5 seconds.
Starting stack in this one is 200K. We're about 215. We've only played literally 3 hands. I get pocket 8s on the button. Blinds are 2K, +1 opens to 4,500. I call with pocket 8s on the button. The big blind defends. Flop comes 6-3 deuce, diamond, hearts. Big blind leads for 4K. Initial raiser folds. I flags. Turn is the 7 of hearts. Big blind checks. I bet 17K into 23K. He calls, rivers the jack of diamonds, and it goes check, check. I went with 8s. He has ace of diamonds to a spade, so he just had bottom pair and probably check raising a lot of diamond rivers, so no need for me to bet, take it down. Ivey was there. He's not there anymore. A little bittersweet for me. Happy to see him. Got to chat with him a bit, but he's out. Starting stack in this one is 200K. We're about 215. I am definitely going to use my image to my advantage and start opening up more in the coming levels, but I'm in no rush. I feel good, I look good, and I'm ready. We open with pocket jacks, red jacks. We open to 4,500 at 2K big blind. The cutoff calls. We start the hand with 222K effective. The big blind 3 bets off of like 375 to 31,000. We call and we go heads up to a flop of 10, deuce, 3, heart, spade. He c-bets 40K, and I call, and the turn is the king of diamonds. He down bets 35K, I call, and the river is a deuce of clubs, pairing the board. He tank jams, and I tank forever, and just folds. Fine, whatever, I'm only beating complete air. So at peace with it. Blinds go up, actually the very next hand, and a couple hands later, we open the cutoff with ace queen off of 35 big blinds. The small blind 3-bets, pretty small. We opened to 6K, and they 3-bet to 20K, and I just rip 108. And he like tanks for a minute, asks for a count, and then calls with 9s. Window cards an ace, and then another ace, and then we hold. So went from 220, 115, back to 225. And then we got this fun hand. So I open under the gun with ace queen of hearts off of like 210, like basically starting stack. I open to 6K. The cutoff is a newer player. He 3-bets to 18K. I call, we go heads up to a flop of 10, 3, 8, heart, heart, club. I check call about a third pot. The turn is a 10 of spades. He down bets to a quarter pot. I call, and the river is the deuce of hearts. I check, and we're playing for basically pot effective on the river, and he has 126K behind. He tanks forever and then puts in 125K, and I call, and he just has king 10 offsuit with no heart. So he turned trips. I wasn't expecting him to find jams there without a heart. I was hoping that like maybe he would, bet like a third pot or something or whatever. But when he just effectively jammed, I was pumped. So now we're sitting on 430K. This field is massive, by the way. 296 entries so far. Late reg is still open. There's 245 players left. We're like top 25 in chips out of 245, so I'll take it.
My goal beyond this series is a trophy. I want a trophy. I would be lying if I said I didn't want to win. Like before, I really was like manifesting hard on like final tables, and I did that. And I was like, bitch, why didn't you visualize a win? Why didn't you manifest a win? I am going to have a Triton trophy. I don't know when, not up to me, but I know I'm getting one of those bitches to come home with me.
First event here in Jeju, and the first bracket has already been broken. 379 entries, the biggest entries that we've ever had in Triton history. Thank you so much, players. The prize pool has been confirmed. We're gonna pay 63 spots, with the 63rd place finisher receiving $24,000, and the winner of the first event will take 1.1 million. Once again, thanks a lot for your support, and best of luck.
First place, 1.1 million. Eee. We bagged 870K, coming back tomorrow to 20K, 40K big blind. Average stack is 1 million. So we're right there. We're right there. We're right there. I think it's more exciting than before because I know what it feels like to get there. Today actually went very well. I'm really happy with the way that I played. I made a few mistakes, but I was right about players playing differently based on what they thought of me, which was really nice. Overall, I really liked how present I was, how focused I was. I'm fucking exhausted because of it, and I'm ready for more.
Coming back to day 2 with just under average stack, Ebony has set her sights beyond making her second final table. This time, she is here for the trophy, for the title of Triton Champion.